Okay. Well, thank you everybody for joining myself and Shannon tonight for this special presentation. My name is Kim Larson, and I am a relationship marketing mentor. Basically what that means is I teach business owners how to build relationships and build their business by doing so. I've built and managed 3 successful medical practices over a 30-year time period. And it's given me a lot of experience on how to build your business through that relationship marketing. I'm the founder of Women Entrepreneurs Rock the World, a Facebook group to inspire and encourage women entrepreneurs. I'm an executive. I should say my husband Lincoln and I were executive and team leaders with Send Out Cards. And we're also co-founders of 100 Who Care of South Atlanta. It's an organization that, I'm sorry, I just realized that my video is not on. Okay. So it's an organization, whoops, sorry. Okay, Zoom issues here. Sorry. Okay, it's an organization, goodness gracious. I'm sorry, okay, 100 Who Care South Atlanta, an organization that donates $10,000 quarterly to local charities. Okay, so where are your clients? Business owners don't understand sometimes why their clients don't have repeat sales or come back and purchase anything from you, which is basically the same thing. But 68% of customer defection, people leave because of perceived indifference. It's not what you think it is. It's not because your pricing is too high or the product was bad. It's because they don't know you care. They don't know that their continued loyalty to you is making a difference. And what you need to do is help them understand that you do care about them. It's much less expensive to retain a customer than it is to acquire a new one. Richard Branson, I love him. He's got a lot of great quotes out there, but one of those is the key to set realistic customer expectations and then not to meet them, but to exceed them, preferably in unexpected and helpful ways. So it's one of the things that we teach businesses to do is build those relationships and help them create that customer loyalty. Mary Kay Ash, a great example. She taught her consultants to send out handwritten notes to their customers. You know, people want to feel important. They want to be able to stay in touch better, improve relationships with others. And you can really see that by today's social media, Facebook, Snapchat for the younger generation. You know, they're all on there sharing videos and sharing stuff about their life and celebrations and things like that. And you know, when you like and comment on people's posts, you know, that really is creating those relationships with people. And people just want to feel appreciated and valued. One of the things that we teach in relationship marketing is the importance of gratitude and how it affects your life and business. This is a small slide of a presentation that I do for business owners about gratitude. And what gratitude will do is deepen those existing relationships that you have personally and professionally. So think about your marriage. When you appreciate your spouse, it makes a huge difference. And when you do that professionally, so appreciating your clients, appreciating your network of people, you're creating loyalty and retention with your clients, and not just your clients, but it's great to do that with your employees, because it's harder to keep an employee than it is. It's harder to find a new employee than it is to find a new one. So it's very important to do that with employees also. So gratitude also improves your personality, believe it or not. It makes you more optimistic. When you're out appreciating other people, it makes you feel better. You're less self-centered and you have higher self-esteem. So think about that when you are feeling that way, that law of attraction principle comes in and you're going to attract more people to your business. Having that gratitude mindset increases your productivity and improved decision-making in your business. And then if you combine all of those things, it's going to increase your business sales and your client retention and referrals to your business. So we wanted to share with you the Send Out Cards system and how you can use that system to share appreciation and gratitude with others and do that relationship marketing and build your business and keep those clients and get more referrals. So Send Out Cards was founded in 2003 by Cody Bateman. It's located, the corporate headquarters is located in Salt Lake City, Utah, and it's a member of the Direct Sales Association. So Cody's whole mission with Send Out Cards is to go from a brick and mortar system with greeting cards and gifts to a click and order system, just like Amazon did for books and well, they started out with books, now you get anything on Amazon. And just like how Netflix did with movies and how iTunes does with the music industry. So think about it. Years ago, you could walk or go to the Blockbuster store to rent a movie. Well, there aren't any more Blockbuster stores, and back in the day, you used to be able to go to a record store, kind of aging myself here, but you used to be able to go to a music store and buy an album or a CD, which they don't even make those anymore. So this is where he wants to get. It's $1 billion industry, and he wants to go from the brick and mortar to the click and order for greeting cards and gifts. So there's a couple ways that you can use Send Out Cards. You can use it with your laptop, or you can use your phone. Now, one of the campaigns in our system, a campaign is a card or a series of cards that you can send over and over again to people. And Send Out Cards did a study, and they found that business owners needed basically 3 types of cards: a thank you card, a great to meet you card, and a celebrating new possibilities cards. And they created these 3 types of cards in a signature series, either a white pearl or a black satin. So it's a little nice, higher quality card for businesses to use. So using the app on your phone, you can actually click down here in the campaigns, and it'll bring up those first impression cards in the white or the black. And we're going to click on the new possibilities card. And it brings up that front of the card. And then all you have to do is swipe left, and you have on the inside left of the card, and you can add a photo here. So if you click on that, you can take a photo directly from your phone. You can choose a photo from your gallery, or you can choose a photo from the Send Out Cards gallery that you've already uploaded previously. So you add that in there, and you swipe left again, and you're on the inside right of the card. So with these cards, there's already some pre-formatted wording, but you can make that your own, and then you can use your own signatures. So there's a form with Send Out Cards that you fill out. It has your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, and your punctuation, and a signature. You can have up to 4 signatures. So you actually have your own font in the system and your signatures to personalize your cards. You swipe left again, and you're on the back of the card. And this is very important. And one of the things that we teach business owners is that when you're sending cards to people and you're sharing that appreciation, gratitude, keep the inside personal. Don't put your business information on the inside because you want to celebrate that other person. So that's why we've created the backs of these cards. You can put your business information on the back of the card because people have a habit of turning over a card to see how much you spent on it. Just do, especially nowadays, because everybody wants to know, was it $6.99 or $7.99 that you spent for a card? It's very expensive to send cards now. So anyway, you flip over the card on send out cards, and they won't see that. They're going to see your brand and your business. And if you want to use this personally, you can put a picture of your family on the back. It's a great use for a back of a card. So then you go to your contacts and you find your contact. You can pick a contact from your phone or contacts that you've uploaded into the Send Out Cards system already. And you can actually do that. If you have your contacts in any type of database, then you can put them in a spreadsheet and upload them into our system. Then you click Submit, and what happens is at midnight that night, your card is going to be printed, stuffed, stamped, and mailed to your recipient. So you don't have to touch it. You get to do the fun part of customizing it, and then Send Out Cards will do the rest for you. And we have sent over 140 million greeting cards and 7 million gifts over the past 13 years. So this is the end result of that card. And I'm actually going to show you real quickly that Shannon sent one of these first impression cards. I hosted one of the Traveling Vineyard wine parties with her, and we had a great time. So I wanted to show you that she sent me this very nice thank you card, and she put a picture, the logo for the Traveling Vineyards, and on the inside she wrote a really nice message. Thank you for taking time to come to the wine tasting. Had a blast. It was great meeting you, and look forward to seeing you again soon. And then her information was in there, and then of course she branded the back of the card, which looked really cool. And I know that I loved it when I received it, and I heard from a couple of the my friends that came to the night, the wine night, and they were very, very happy to see that they got a thank you card. Okay. Go. Okay, so holidays are coming up. Huge time of year to send out cards. There's so many different reasons to send cards. We always like to recommend to send Thanksgiving cards, actually, if you're in a business, because you want to appreciate your clients, and it's a great time to do that. And obviously, Christmas time is a great time of year to send cards. But there's a lot of other holidays too. There's a Jewish holiday, Hanukkah, and there's Kwanzaa, and there's and then New Year's Eve. And New Year's obviously is a great time to send cards too. So this is a card that somebody created. So what I'm actually going to do real quickly is I'm going to go back to my Send Out Cards site. Sorry. And show you how this is done. So I was talking about campaigns earlier. So if you want to create a Christmas campaign, a Christmas card, you just click here and create a new campaign. And you can name this Xmas 2017. And you see that your information already pops up here. Create a new card. And you step through here, and we'll go to the holiday cards. And in our system, so you can pick the cards that are already in our system, our stock cards. We have 20,000 cards in our system for every reason you can possibly imagine. But you can also create one from scratch. So this is a blank slate, basically, in horizontal or vertical, okay? So what I'm going to do, though, for the purposes of this, is just grab one of these cards. Let's see, Holly Jolly, that looks kind of cute. Okay, so we're going to create a 2-panel card. And I'm just going to show you real quick how you can find a picture. Okay, now this is not really a Christmas picture, but this is kind of fun. This is my husband and I at Halloween. And you have these templates, okay? So I'm going to go to the, let's see if there's Christmas templates. No, say Christmas templates. And I'm going to click on that. And it's going to format the picture to fit in there. So I'm going to make that. Let's do this one. There, that's kind of cute. But you just have to change the picture around, make it your own. And then you go down here and maybe I want, instead of a white background, I want a colored background. So you can grab one of these. So let's say it's red for Christmas. There we go. And now I'm going to type my message. Have a blessed holiday. Let me change that. Wishing the... Now, one of our features in our system is a mail merge feature. So one of the things that we do with our holiday cards is we wish like the Smith family or the Robinson family a Merry Christmas. So we go into this mail merge feature and I put last name in here. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay, so, and I'm going to show you, so that's see how it says personal? That's actually my personal font. I'll make it a little bigger so you can see it. Okay, so I filled out one of those forms and that's what my printing looks like, okay? So now I'm going to put in I'm just going to use, these are our different signatures. So I'm going to use the Larsons. Make that a little bigger. And center that. Okay, so what's going to happen when this card goes out, when they print it, I'm going to select 30 people to send it to, and they're going to mail merge the last name in there. So like I said, the Smith family, the Robinson family, the so on and so forth. Now, it's not just last name. You can use first name and spouse name. But for Christmas, for the holidays, we tend to use that last name feature, so because it includes the whole family. So it's pretty simple, and it's a lot of fun to create these cards. So, and then you can add gifts. So we have a lot of different gifts, and we have a lot of new gifts, especially for the holiday season. Let's see if they're in here. Let's see. Oh, seasonal. I don't know where they are. Anyway, a lot of different gifts, gift cards in here too. So, sending, nieces, nephews, American Express card for Christmas. So we have them from $100 down to $25. Starbucks cards, Walmart cards. So that's a nice feature that you can add a gift to your cards. Okay, so this is a campaign, and I've created my Christmas card, but I want to send it out December 10th. So I can go on here and pick the date that this gets sent out. Okay, and now I save the card. And then all I have to do to send that out is go to my contacts, And you can have different groups of contacts in here, or you can just click and pick who you want this to go to. And then you go to campaigns and Christmas 2017 and click send. So what's going to happen is it's going to tell you this is how much it's going to cost, and you click continue. So I click continue there, and what's going to happen is those cards are printed, stuff stamped, and mailed to those 3 people tomorrow. And you can send 1 or you can send hundreds of cards. It just doesn't matter. So I will go back to this here and finish this presentation. So that was an example of sending your holiday cards. Now, one of the fun holiday cards that we send out is April Fool's. People are not expecting to get a card on April Fool's. And as a business, this is one of the cards we send out. It's more of a marketing card for us. We always like to teach that you should follow the 80-20 rule when it comes to sending out cards to people. Keep 80% of it personal, all about gratitude and celebrating people. And then 20% might be a marketing card. So this is one of our marketing cards. It was an April Fool's card. And you can see our signatures down here again. And then obviously birthday cards, very important. And like I said, keep it personal on the inside. Don't splash your business information on the inside of birthday cards. If you've ever gotten a letter from State Farm telling you happy birthday, you should buy some life insurance, that doesn't make you feel good. It's all about them, and they're promoting their business. They're really not celebrating your birthday. So really keep birthday cards personal. This is a great example of using send out cards. A realtor used it. He went to England, took a selfie in front of Buckingham Palace, wrote a really cute note on the postcard. He sent 62 of these postcards to his previous clients and spent $45.88. And it ended up, he received 2 referrals where he listed 2 homes and closed on them, generating $6,000. That's a pretty good return on investment for him. So you're probably wondering, okay, how much does all this cost? So we have a point system with send out cards, and points pay for all the cards and the gifts. And then an expense account in the system is used to pay for postage and the gift cards in the system. So our lowest price point is 39 cents. So a postcard is 1 point or 39 cents. A 2-panel card is 3 points or $1.17. A 3-panel card is 4 points or $1.56. And then we have big cards, which are really a lot of fun to send out, special occasions, are 15 points or $5.85. So very inexpensive to send, plus the postage. So if you add your 49-cent postage to the 2-panel card, it's $1.66 completely to send out, and you don't have to think about it again. So how does this work? So we have a $39 a month subscription, and that gives you 100 points per month. So that can be 100 postcards, it could be 33 cards, it could be 10 cards and gifts. Brownies are a huge hit. Everybody loves our brownies, and those are only 10 points for a 2-pack of brownies. So it just depends on how you want to use those points each month. So you get about 100 points, and those are good for 18 months, and they roll over. Okay, so, and you can cancel at any time. The only stipulation is if you decide to cancel, you have to wait 90 days to start back up again. So if you cancel it and need more points, you have to go on a pay-as-you-go system, and it's a higher price point for the points, bringing the cost of the cards and gifts up. So that is a monthly subscription. These are a one-time fee to get started if you want all those bells and whistles that I talked about in the system. Okay, so the custom branding on the back, which is very important. If you're in any type of business, you really do need that. The 4 signatures, you can start with 100 points with this personal bundle. And then you get basic storage. So great bundle if you're just a household that wants to use it for Christmas and you want to be able to brand the back and have those signatures, okay? Marketing bundle, I would say, is for any type of business owner because you want to have those nicer first impressions cards that I showed you. And then you also have some other campaigns that we give you. It's a series of cards that are automatically set up to go out to your clients. You get this MRM training portal, which is relationship marketing training. It's several hours of how to build your business through relationship marketing, and it goes over using sender cards or social media. You get your handwriting font and 4 signatures, and signatures and start with 200 points. So that's about 66 cards or 200 postcards, like I said, just depending on how you want to use it. The business bundle is more for a larger business that wants to use multi-user accounts. So for instance, we have a company that their HR department uses this to send cards out to all their employees for special occasions. And then we have the marketing department that wants to use it and the product sales department. So all those different departments have their own account, but the company has complete control over the points and the branding on the card. And then if an employee leaves, of course, they would change their password and they wouldn't be able to log in and get that information. So it's just a lot of control for a business and multi-use. So it's a great package for a larger business. But we can sit with you, or I can sit with you and help you understand which would be the best option for you. It could just be starting with the $39 subscription, and that's fine if you do not, if it's not really important for you to have all those bells and whistles that you're seeing here. Also, you can become a Send Out Cards distributor for an additional $50. So you can actually share this with other people and make some money yourself. And if you're interested in learning more about that, we'll be happy to talk to you about that. Just let us know. So we'd love for you to join us. You can text Shannon or myself, and we will help you get started. One thing I forgot to do, I'm sorry, I meant to get Shannon on here because she wanted to mention a few things about how she uses it. So I'm actually going to unmute her and then get her back to on here. Hi, Shannon.
Hello. Hold on.
Okay. All righty. So I hope that was a good explanation.
It was awesome. Thank you. A lot better than I could ever think of doing. So I appreciate it.
Sure. So maybe you share a couple things about how you've been using it.
Well, dude, how long was it that you tried to get me to sign up for this? Seriously. And I wanted to, and it took me forever, and I finally did. And honestly, it was the best choice I've made in forever. I've been using it for my business. I will do like the spreadsheet and upload all the contacts, like after I have a tasting, or if it's for 31, after I have a show or even a Facebook party, I'll upload it all to my contacts, and I'll put it in the group name, and then I'll send everyone out a thank you card. Thank you for your order first. Then I usually do a couple weeks later, I'll say, hope you're enjoying either your 31 products, or I will say, hope you enjoyed your wine. And that's it. I'm not asking for anything else. I'm not asking for whatever. Mm-hmm. Kim's tasting, she had a couple people that were interested in doing the Traveling Vineyard Club, but they wanted to pick out their wines. I'll be sending out a note to them, letting them know Rewind has finally come out, and letting them know all that. Plus, I've started a birthday club for 31 and actually for Traveling Vineyard. So I have them start I have a Google Forms, and they're giving me their birth dates. And I told them if they give me their birth dates, I'll send them a little something fun on their birthday or their birthday month. Oh. So I've been scheduling posts to come in, scheduling cards to go out at the beginning of each month, and I'll add brownies to them, or, depending on who it is or what, I'll add something to it. So they're just getting a little gift from me. Has absolutely nothing to do with any of my business. It's just saying happy birthday, and it's been awesome. So that's how I've been using it for the business. Businesses, I should say.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I'm crazy.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
exactly. Let's add something else. But then I've also been using it for personal, just randomly. Rob's father or stepfather had surgery, or he was going through radiation. And there was a funny card on there about like a doctor putting a glove on or something. Well, his radiation was for prostate. I couldn't resist it. I had to send it. I sent it to him, said, hope you get better soon. And sorry, I couldn't resist. Well, he said it made him laugh so hard. He got it right after his first radiation treatment. And thank you so much. It's just something simple. But I do it in carpool line.
Right.
That's the greatest thing about it, because I'm always running somewhere with either Kieran or Liam or the baby. So I can do it while I'm sitting in my car waiting on someone to come out of acting or come out of Taekwondo or whatever.
Right.
So that's what I love about it.
Yeah, I know. I do that too. One of the things that when I do that gratitude mindset presentation, I talk about how, when we get up in the morning, everybody is grabbing their phone and scrolling through Facebook, right? So, and I do the same thing, but I take it a step further. Instead of liking and commenting on certain posts, I will, if somebody's celebrating something like a birth of a new baby or something, I download that picture to my phone. I go into my Send Out Cards app. I put it on the front of a card. I say, congratulations. I don't go crazy. I make it simple. I just celebrate them and whatever it is that is going on in their life. And I click send, and it's so automatic for me. I probably send 2 or 3 cards like that in the morning. And it just, I get texts and emails all the time about, oh, thank you so much for the card. I loved it. It means so much, and so on. So it just makes you feel so good when you're doing that. You know what I mean? And then that you're making a difference and making somebody else feel good. And boy, doesn't our world need some kindness nowadays. So it's very, very valuable. And being able to do that so quickly and easily and inexpensively, it's a great thing. So thank you, Shannon. I appreciate you sharing that. And if anybody has any questions or wants to get started, feel free to text Shannon, and she'll get in touch with me, and we can help you get started. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming, and have a great evening.